I'm sitting on a 1947 Knucklehead. This bike in 1947 took out the competition. Henderson and Indian couldn't compete with this motorcycle. This motorcycle is what put Harley-Davidson on the map. What makes this bike special? Well, this was the last year of the Springer front end. As you can see, this has exposed springs and a rocker style suspension in the front. There's no rear suspension on this motorcycle. This is a rigid mounted motorcycle. This is basically like the bicycles of old. There's no rear suspension at all. The only suspension you had was the seat, which had a spring inside and plus spring helpers to help you ride down the road. Being a rigid frame bike, it doesn't kill your ass as much as it kills your kidneys. And I mean kills them, man. After a while of riding on a rigid, that's why they came out with the kidney belt, specifically for this reason. Clutch, well, it wasn't a suicide clutch, it was a suicide shifter, because you had to take your hand off the handlebars to shift the bike. The clutch was a rocker style clutch. As you can see, you push it down, it stays in place. You take your foot off, it comes back. This had a linkered carburetor, outside oil filter, mechanical brakes, which means that there's rods going from one section all the way to the other section with a crossover. Harley also came out with more Art Deco designs. If you look at the side trim right here, which is the stainless steel, polished stainless steel going across, the Art Deco style front fender light. This dash is Art Deco as far as it also, if you look in the design, they have the big numerals going across with the bullseye center as far as going across. You also have just a generator and oil light. There was no big amount of gauges on the motorcycle at that time. This unique feature is that they did not use rubber lines because of World War II. There was still a rubber shortage. So they used metal lines coming back as far as going from your gas tank to your carburetor. This is the tombstone taillight. As you can see, it looks like the tombstone at a cemetery. You also had more of the Art Deco with the beaded going around the seat. And if you look at the emblem, it's definitely Art Deco design. This is the bike that put Harley on the map. This is the one that did all the bad to all the others. My father owned Knuckleheads, and I've loved the design of the Knuckle and all of the older bikes. The new stuff is great as far as technology, but this old stuff, it lasts forever. If you rebuild it, it'll last 10 lifetimes.